Let's get to Biggie's 31 Nights of Terror. I have so enjoyed this year. You have gone through, what are we now, day 25 of these reviews. And Biggie, I write them down every day because I'm so intrigued by it. And you've had some high marks for some movies here lately.
Been on a real good streak.
Scream got 8 pumpkins yesterday. Aliens, the sequel, got 8 pumpkins. The one you didn't like recently, Jaws 2, only got 3, and Night of a Thousand Corpses only got 2. But some other Saw, 7 pumpkins. The Witch got 7 pumpkins. You gave The Shining 9.
The Shining.
I think it's a tick up there. I think it's a little bit. I'd give it 7 probably.
I noticed some of the comments on my social media post were, I'd say half and half. Some people, really overrated movie. Others like me love it.
Yeah, I do think it's very good, and it gets better with each viewing. We did that one the other day. This is a movie called The Descent. We have a clip before Biggie gives his review of The Descent.
Sarah thinks she saw someone back
So
there.
what?
I don't think I saw someone. I saw someone.
No, you heard something and you saw what you wanted to see. It's the dark. It plays tricks on people.
I have seen this movie. It takes place underground.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's why. You remember the other day we were talking about those people underground? I don't like that. It does give you a claustrophobic feeling.
Yeah.
This movie does. But the setup, give us the setup and your review of it now.
Okay.
What was it?
It is 5 women. Basically, they're going cave exploring.
Yep.
The movie opens with there's a tragedy that starts the movie.
To me, that was out of nowhere. I didn't know anything about the movie.
Absolutely.
And when I saw it, I was like, what? You didn't
Yeah.
expect that at all.
The movie was shot entirely in the UK, although it's set in the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina.
Which is not, they took some liberties there.
Exactly. They
Yes.
took some liberties.
Yeah.
After 1 year after this tragedy, a group of women get back together to kind of resume. They're outdoors people. They
Yes.
like rafting. They like exploring caves, and this is going to be their first time all back together since this
Like
tragedy.
a let's put it behind us
Yes.
cathartic thing. Yeah.
So they go into a cave, and the cave caves in on itself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the terror begins, because it makes you feel so claustrophobic.
That's it. You're right.
And but they're also not alone in the cave.
And didn't one woman, like the rest of them say, oh, well, at least everybody knows where we are, we'll be rescued. But one woman wanted to do it like she wanted a real adventure, so she put them in the wrong place and nobody knows where they are.
Exactly. She lied and said that they had basically been marked.
Yeah.
This cave had been explored before when it had not been. So nobody knew where they were.
Way to go, Chrissy.
Yeah, she was the one.
That woman's kind of you find a little more about her as well.
Yeah, and there's some things about that accident from the beginning that you start finding out stuff too.
So not only does it have just a horror level with the claustrophobic, they're also not alone in the cave.
That's the big deal. Yeah.
It has some very, very scary creatures in it.
Can I give a thought on this? You're right. It's scary. I mean, it's good. I like it. I think they could have done just as effective a movie without the creatures, with it just being them in the cave.
Yeah, I think then you get into a little bit. I don't think of it as much of a horror movie.
Then it's more psychological.
Exactly.
How do we get out?
Yeah.
But
To me, this combined everything.
Yeah,
Because
then you're going Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
William Golding. 1940s.
Let me know when you're done.
No Lord of the Flies. Wait.
Brought to you by 1-800-Psychology.
Yeah, no kidding.
Kelly's thoughts.
All right. We're not doing Lord of the Flies today. We're doing The Descent. Continue, please.
But of course, they aren't alone in the cave. But then it turns into just a full-on survival of trying to find a way out. Trying to avoid these humanoid-type creatures. And it is just a bloodbath on top of that. This, to me, besides The Thing, has been my highlight of watching.
What?
Yes.
What?
I'd never seen it. So to me,
Oh,
it's
you had never seen
No,
it?
I've never seen it. So to me, it's brand new.
Oh, God, I didn't know that.
Oh, I love it. I love every single part of it. I thought it was a well put together, thought out movie.
Yeah.
It's the no name actresses, so it doesn't take away from the story.
Julia Roberts should have been in it. She should have been that whore.
Well, in fact, originally it was supposed to be a female and male cast.
Oh, yeah.
But the movie maker said, there's never been a horror movie that's an all-female cast.
Girl power.
Which
Totally with you.
to me adds to it.
Yeah.
And there's a level of deception among the group, too. So it really works on several different levels.
You're right. You're right. I love the deception. I love the accident at the beginning, which is out of nowhere. I love that, yes, they're down there. They're not really all on the same. They're not playing the same game. Something about the creatures, I found it unnecessary. To me, that was too much.
See, I enjoyed the creatures because, this is a little bit of spoiler, they're blind.
Yep. That's right.
So some of the great highest tension moments where these women are in these confined, tight spaces, one, trying to avoid these things, and when they get close, they can't see you. But if you make a noise, like one girl's watch goes off, and you're just like, oh, I yelled at the screen of that. I was like, no!
Can I tell you a little secret?
I wish you would.
Yeah. I saw this, streamed it on a Friday afternoon after a long, difficult week of work, probably a Halloween 2 or 3 years ago when it was highly recommended. I fell asleep for the last half hour. I've never seen the last half hour of it.
Was Daddy smoked up?
I can't believe that.
No. I wasn't smoked up.
So this is a half-ass review on your part.
Sounds like it.
I wanted to be fully honest about it. I wanted to go ahead and put it up front.
The
I've
last
never
half
seen
hour,
The Ascent.
Yeah.
Is that part of it?
I just saw him go down.
I never saw him come back up. I don't even know what
happened. The last half
happened.
hour's great.
So you say?
Prove it.
I want to see it again. I really do. I thought it was an excellent movie.
I went into this expecting absolutely nothing.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like,
We haven't heard those notes
Oh.
since Desperado.
No.
Cracked glass in here.
I know
Yeah.
it.
No, I knew it was good. You said yesterday, Descent. What? I thought you had seen it.
no, I've never seen it. I loved every minute of it. I give it 9 pumpkins.
Nine pumpkins.
Yeah, I put it up there with
Wait
the
a
thing
minute.
this year.
Don't you think you're over it?
No.
I'd give it 7.
What? You haven't seen it?
I've seen a lot of it. I've seen 2/3 of it, I would say.
You missed the ending.
I did miss the ending. It is really
Spoiler,
good.
I think there's a sequel.
There is.
There is. I don't. Of course, I have not looked up
Great
anything
setup,
about that.
though. Great setup for
Unbelievable.
I'm going to watch it with my daughter.
Okay, yeah, I think that'd be good.
She's always looking for really
Yeah.
scary movies. I'm going to watch that with her over the Halloween weekend. That's a great review, Biggie. You've done it again.
I loved it. I really walked away very happy and very surprised.
Concern it.
I
You
heard
just
good
keep
things
on-
about it, and I really enjoyed it.
It's good. It's
Yeah,
really
Chris
good.
Demm had seen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see the end?
Yes, I tend to stick around.
I don't do that. I left halfway through the Paul McCartney show. That's what I do. I go to sleep. I fell asleep. I never got back to it. Where'd you see it? I do want to see it this weekend.
This one, I think this was Amazon.
Okay.
Go back and look.
Okay. For free.
Yes, if you have Paramount
Amazon
Plus, I think. I'll go back and look.
And just one other housekeeping item, and I'm not harping on, I don't mean to harp, but please tell me that you spelled the movie title properly this time online.
Hey,
in your
I've
review.
been spelling it right. Somebody else spelled it wrong. I looked.
How'd you spell it?
I've been spelling it the right way.
You wrote the word descent in another review.
Yeah, that was a
and
different. You
misspelled
said it was a descent into madness, and you spelled it like
Oh, okay. Yeah, then definitely messed that up.
Yeah, you did. That's right. 9 pumpkins. 9.
9.
Love
Now,
it.
You've only given 9 to what? 1 or 2 other movies.
It's The Thing, I believe,
The Shining.
and The Shining. I'll tell you, it is on Amazon if you're a Prime member.
I am. And this time I'm going to watch the ending.
You say so.
Yeah, I've decided. I've decided to watch it all the way.
The only
through.
thing I will heed this on you a little. Maybe I'm just excited because it was so new.
No, it's
But
really good.
I
It
just
really
thought it
is.
was different too.
It is.
It's
It
just
is.
very different.
I feel like if I'd seen the end,
Made a difference.
a lot of times I see movies and I love the setup, and then the ending doesn't quite.
Is it a long movie?
No, it's not.
No, it's an hour and a half.
But you know how I am. I work so hard. Yeah. And so a lot of times when movies are being set up, I'm totally into them, and then I'm disappointed when you get over the hill and you realize, oh, they're blind creatures down there. Stuff like that. The payoff is never quite good enough for me. It's my own failing.
Yeah.
It's like garbage time in this show. It's like you start, you're like, oh, tease, and then the payoff's like, okay, all right.
Need it right now.
Yeah.